This recording in progress. Beautiful. We got one in the room. We got two in the room. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Morning for me, anyway. Da, da, da. That's going to bother me. Put that chair in. Hello, hello. We'll wait for people to arrive for a minute. If you've got any, hello, Dasha. Have you got any questions or anything that maybe you want answered? Now's a good time while we wait for people. Don't feel
Hi, how are you doing? In
good.
general, that's my question, I guess.
It sure is. How have you been?
I'm all right, thank you.
Yeah. What time is it where you are?
It's actually 1:30 now. I'm in Czech right now in Prague. What about you?
1:30 a.m.
No, PM.
Oh, PM.
Yes, sorry.
Lovely. It looks quite dark where you are, so I thought, oh, maybe she's up late at night. It's 4:30 a.m. here in
AM. Oh,
it
wow.
is. Love it. We love a challenge, don't we, on the weekend? Get out, drag yourself out of bed at
Well,
3:30
that's not bad. You should be
a.m.
very motivated to join us to teach us.
Always, always. It's quite like I always worked around whatever Lilo's availability was because she's obviously organizing the schedule for you guys, which is a feat. I don't know how she does it. Um, and yeah, I was like, oh man, on the west coast of America at the minute. Like, I don't know what time would be good. She's like, oh, maybe like early afternoon on a Saturday. I was like, oh, okay, that's 4:30 my time, but let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Way about in America, if it's not a secret.
I'm in Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not a secret. It's snowing here at the moment, which is crazy. I knew we'd have seasons, which was a good thing. That's part of the reason I wanted to move here, but it's actually snowing, which is bizarre. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Here they come. Welcome. Let me know how you're all doing. I'm just having a little chat with Dasha, writing down all your names to make sure we can all fit in everything we want to fit in today. Has anyone got any questions or anything? Anything they want to ask about their accents or any words or sounds you're struggling with just to kickstart before we start our warm up? Get cracking. Let me know. Let me know. If not, no worries. How are you doing, Yulia? I'm going to single you all out now.
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. You're welcome for asking. What time is it where you are?
Well, it's UK time, 12:30.
Perfect.
So
On the dot, you were here bang on time. We love that. Excellent, excellent. We've got Anastasia as well, sipping a coffee or a tea or a water.
Yeah, decaf.
Decaf, very good. I have no caffeine this morning, so I'm a little bit. We're in the office. I'm in the office, clearly. And they don't put coffee on in the mornings, especially at this time. So sadly, I don't have any caffeine.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Lena, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent.
I always wondering where do you get your energy for 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.?
It's
What
it's
time is in your area?
It's 4:30 a.m. It's a funny old thing. I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. Somewhere deep within my soul comes the energy just because I love it. I do love it. I love seeing all of you guys. We've got Nikita. What's it? Hello. How are you, Nikita?
Hey, I'm all right. Thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Has everyone had a little chance to read over the things I put in the chat, the conversations I had in the chat? Don't worry if not, but yeah, you've had a little glance. Amazing.
Very little, very little.
Say that again, Nikita.
Very little glance, yeah. But
Okay.
I did.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of fun with it today. I've also made some cards for us to have a little bit of fun with. Some little emotion cards. I found these stickers and I thought Mr. Bean was fun because what's more British than Mr. Bean, even though he doesn't really speak English? Have we all seen Mr. Bean? Do we all know this character? Oh my gosh. Takes me back. Love Rowan Atkinson, absolute British legend. But anyway, I digress. Hello, Andre and Lena. Okay, I think I've got everyone's names written down. I like to make sure I've got a handwritten copy of all of you. Oh no, I've written Andre down twice. Awesome. Okay, are you ready to get started? Everyone's coming in thick and fast. We're definitely recording. Oh, even more people are coming. Fabulous, fabulous. Victoria, let me add you on. Anna F. Okay, great. We are going to do a warm-up. We are going to do classic, normal, Tony Robbins, my favorite. Arms in the air, people. Sitting nice and tall on your chair or wherever you're sitting. Hands, jazz hands, darling. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Allow the ribs to expand. And a short, sharp shh on the way down, making fists on the shoulders. Good. Breathing in. Lifting the arms. Shh. Good. Shh. Shh. Let's pick up the pace. Shh. Shh. Good. Shh. Nice and strong. Shh. Keep that short, sharp. Shh. Nice and strong. Shh. Feel the heat in the shoulders rising. Shh. Let's do 5. Shh. 4. Shh. Quicker. 3. Shh. 2. Shh. 1. Shh. Lovely. Shake it off. Look how red I've gone from that alone. Oh, I don't need any caffeine. I just need to do my Tony Robbins. Excellent. If we're able to stand now, please do stand. Let me scooch my chair out of the way. If you're not able to stand, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you're sat comfortably and strong on your chair. Hoist my trousers up. Lovely jubbly. We're going to do a little exercise, which I haven't done with you guys before, but it's a rib opening exercise. This is a really nice thing to do in the morning to wake you up a little bit and also just get your ribs expanding and feeling connected to your breath and your body. So what we're going to do is make your feet wider than hip width apart for me. So nice and wide, so you're in a good triangle position. Yeah, stand up, join in if you can. We're going to float one arm up to the ceiling and make sure that palm is kind of facing the way we're going to go. We're going to lean across, stretching down the side. We're not trying to go too fast, so don't go crazy. We're thinking about going up and over, just gently. You should feel your core engaging to keep you upright. And what we're going to do is take some nice deep breaths here. And in this rib that's open, more open than this one, we're going to send the breath into that area, okay? You should feel a bit of a burn in your shoulder after a while, but stick with it. Try and keep that shoulder heavy for me. Lena, I can see you kind of lifting it up and over. Try and keep that shoulder heavy. Yes, that shoulder joint is weighted, almost like a ballet arm, yeah? Lovely, everyone. And breathe into this space. And if you would like, with your other hand that's hanging, give your ribs a nice little rub, a nice little gentle pat. Get right into that armpit area, maybe up the arm a little bit. Yeah, and if it feels good, looking at the floor down below you, let your head hang. Taking some nice deep breaths. Yeah, lovely. Let me just check you all out. Good, your arm will be aching a little bit. Stay with it, feel the burn. Lovely. Gently patting, sending that breath into the rib cage when you breathe in. When you breathe out, maybe increase that stretch a little bit further. Good. Let the patting arm hang for a moment. Excellent. And very slowly, we're going to lift up, straighten up, reach that arm to the sky, float it down, and try and keep that space in that rib cage for me. Have a little stand, have a little wiggle. And you should be able to feel that that's probably a little bit more open. Your blood should be pouring down your arm again. Just stand nice and tall for a moment. Embrace that change, feel the sensations that you're feeling. And again, all we're doing is waking up the rib cage. We're getting our breath into that lovely space, connected to our diaphragm. How was that for everyone? Good? Any questions? Let me know. Yeah, excellent. Lovely. Same on the other side now. Although we have just found lots of space on this side. So when we reach over, I don't want you to think about collapsing that side. I want you to keep thinking about lifting and keeping that space we've just discovered in that other rib side, okay? So we're going to lift up. Lovely. Up and over. Feet nice and wide again. Take a few breaths here. Look at the floor. You might be able to feel a nice stretch in your neck. Shoulder nice and heavy, taking those breaths in that rib cage that's nice and open. And if you want to, with your other hand, begin that patting process again, maybe giving it a nice little rub. Giving your rib cages a lovely little cuddle this morning. Yeah, lovely. Breathing in, nice deep breaths. Embrace that breath. Embrace the space that you're finding. Keeping that length in the other side, but the shoulder heavy. Nice little pat. Awesome. We're going to stay here a little bit longer. If you would like to introduce a gentle on the out breath, feel free. A little sigh on voice if you would like. Follow my lead. Breathing in. Good. Doing that patting. Get right in the armpit. Help those lymph nodes. Good. Feel the burn. Stay with it. Well done. Let that patting arm hang for me. Maybe one nice inhalation here. A nice out breath. And then we're going to float up. No rush. We could have stayed there all day if we wanted. Float that arm down. Excellent. And just stand nice and tall for a moment. Let the breath return to normal. Chin parallel to the floor. Yeah, if you want a little loosey-goosey wiggle. Oh, have a little shake off. And just take a few nice deep breaths here, nice and tall, not locking the knees out, but just being very present, seeing if you can identify any way you can release in your body. And just tell yourself this class is going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. We're not too worried about getting it right. We're just going to have a good time practicing our British accents. Lovely. Have a little shake off, have a little seat. Let's come back. Oh, I've changed my seat actually. I had a spare chair there and I've just swapped and got that one. There's another one right there. That was what I was sitting on earlier. Chairs galore. Right, well done, everyone. If anyone's got any questions on that, you just let me know. I will gladly answer them. But you should feel nice and spacious and a little bit more loose in the shoulders now. I do always think it's really worth warming up your body a little bit like that before any practice. So even if you did that exercise before every session that you do, trust me, it will help you get your British accents under your belt quicker. Lovely. Right, let's do a little bit more diaphragm exercise now, getting the articulators involved. So we're going to do 4 shushes, like so. Shh, 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 shh. Short, sharp shushes, followed by 4 F's. Can you see and hear what I'm doing? Yeah, it looks like you've all got it down. Again, let's make sure our posture is nice and tall. We're very present. We're not slouching and doing this. We're trying to make sure that our diaphragm here is bouncing. If it helps, you can place your fingers like in that little gap where your sternum is, just where the diaphragm would be placed. And you should be able to feel it engaging when you do the out breath and the exercise, okay? So let's do 4 shushes followed by 4 F's. Take a break. Then we'll repeat that, okay? So repeat with me. Shh, 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 shh. And take a breath. Let the breath return to normal. Can you all feel the diaphragm engaging a little bit if you're holding there? Yeah, excellent. If you can't, that's fine. Let me know. Hello, everyone. Xenia has joined. Natalia's joined. Beautiful. And again, shh, 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 shh. Good. Let the breath return to normal. We're going to do it again. We're going to repeat them twice through now. So shh, 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 shh. And we'll pick up the pace just a little bit. Ready? Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. One more time. Shh, 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 shh. Good. Let the breath return to normal. Loosen off. Have a little shake if you need to. Everyone feeling diaphragm bouncing, engaging a little bit? Yeah, lovely. I like to think of it as like a little trampoline. And yeah, you should, just to demonstrate if anyone can't quite see it, but shh, 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 shh. You can see my abdomen's kind of contracting down here, but I'm kind of holding it just up here a little bit. Can you all see that and get what I'm doing? Yeah. Excellent. Let's do it one more time, a little bit quicker, and you can do this at your own pace if you'd rather do it slower. Let's do 3 lots of those repetitions. So 4 shushes followed by 4 F's 3 times. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Nice and strong. Good. Well done, everybody. How was that? Excellent. Loving life. Great. Let's come to the articulators a little bit more. We've done lots of breath work and opening those ribs. We're going to do some tongue circles now. We're going to start nice and strong. So I want you to get the tip of your tongue at the top behind your lips, and we're going to go all the way around behind the lips, like so. Yeah, makes sense? My son is asking, what am I doing? Says Victoria. Good question. You're exercising your diaphragm and encouraging your breath and your voice to be nice and supported. That's what you can say to your lovely son. What a curious little angel. Lovely. Great. So we're gonna we're gonna do tongue circles. We're gonna do 6 in one direction. Then we're gonna do 6 in the other direction. Then we're gonna go 4 in one direction, 4 in the other direction, 2 in one direction, 2 in one direction, and then 6 single repeats of single tongue circles. Is this making sense? We're all going to look really beautiful. So just embrace it. And you're going to feel an ache. You're going to forget to breathe, but I want you to stick with the ache. Try and keep your breath neutral. Try not to pull faces for me. Act like you could do this all day, babe. So here we go. 6 in one way. Let's go. Nice and slow. 3, 4, 5, 6. Other way. Right. Breathe. 5. 4. Nice and strong. Other way. Good. 2. 1, 2. Fingers. Ooh, well done. You should all be feeling a bit of an ache. Well, you might not be, in which case you've got a very loose tongue. Good for you. I'm aching in the back of my neck. Great, lovely. Let's get those fingertips in that neck now. Have a little massage, a little bit of a TLC. Beautiful. Just getting the pads of those fingers on the meaty parts of your neck, not on the bone. We're just gently making some circles, just gently padding. Lovely. Come up to the scalp for me, right at the base of that scalp, like you're washing your hair under there. Give it a little wiggle, loosen off the skin. Lovely. And let's come to the side of the face a little bit now. Kind of gripping the skin and doing little circles. Yeah. Let that breath happen. Let the shoulders be heavy. Good. Lovely, guys. Well done. Well done. And let that exercise go. Lovely. Was anyone feeling an ache at the back of the neck out of curiosity by that point? Yeah. Excellent. Good. That's a really good exercise. If you do get a tight tongue or you do feel a bit just stiff at the back of your neck, that's just a really good exercise to loosen everything off, and it should ache a little bit. Well done. Let's do lion face, mouse face. You know this one. Big face, big hands for me. In fact, let's get the tongue out as well. Mental, loving that. Tiny little mouse trying to get through a keyhole. And if you want to make a little sound to accompany your mouse, Victoria, your son might want to join in this one. I don't know how old he is, but lion face. And let's make some sound. And changing the pitch, having some fun with it. Good. Tiny little mouse. Crazy eyes as well. Eyebrows up. Yeah. I get all the facial muscles working good. And we'll finish on a nice big lion. Well done. Lovely, guys. Loosening us up nice and relaxed for our exercise. Excellent. Let's do a jaw release now. So getting the meaty parts of your palms, gently massaging the temples. Again, make sure we're not slouching here, doing this posture nice and tall, shoulders nice and heavy, breath flowing, however feels good. We're just going to trace our hands down the jawline. Look beautiful again. And let that jaw hang heavy on an out breath. Good. Let the tongue be heavy. Just repeat this exercise as much as you'd like. Gently pulling that jaw to the ground. Keeping the jaw heavy once you've done it. Yeah, we're not closing the mouth straight away. Good. Again. And yeah, if you want to add a sound to it as well, feel free. Let's go one more time. Shoulders heavy, breath happening. Yeah, again, a great exercise. Just hang there for me a little bit. Nice and droopy. Let's all have our little mouth breathing moment. Yeah, just sit there with the jaw open, yeah? Easy. Lovely, nice and loose. Excellent, shake that off. Ooh. In fact, yeah, let's have a little shake, like a dog with his head out the window. Ooh. Ooh. See if you can let that skin in your cheeks just flop around a little bit. Ooh. Yes, well done, guys. You rock. I love that you're doing this. Well done. Excellent. Let's just look at that tongue a little bit more. We're going to do the tongue canoe. So we did this on a couple of classes, or I gave it to a couple of you for individual practice exercises. We've got our tongue in a nice neutral position, okay? Let's have the mouth open. Tongue nice and neutral, just hanging heavy in the jaw. Good. Now we're going to canoe it out and scoop it like so. Lowering the tongue, essentially. Yeah, does that make sense? Imagine that you're hollowing it out and it's going underneath where it normally sits, a little bit deeper. Good. Then we're going to come back to neutral. Then we're going to push the tongue into the roof of the mouth. And we're going to keep pushing like a little tongue push up for 4. Back to neutral. Okay, so all we're going to do is hollow the tongue out, neutral tongue, push the tongue, hold for a little bit longer, back to neutral. So we're just going to repeat that exercise. Do it in your own time for me, but make sure you come back to neutral every time before we go to either way. So neutral. If it helps, use your hand as well, like I'm doing, feel free. Neutral, canoe, neutral, keep breathing, push. Neutral. Good. Hollow. Neutral. Tongue push up. Breathe. Release. 2 more times of that. Hollow the tongue. Neutral. Push. Neutral. Last time. Hollow. Neutral. Push. Release. Well done. Did everyone remember to breathe when they were pushing the tongue to the roof of their mouth? I certainly didn't the first 2 times. That's why I said it. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Let's do one more exercise. We're going to do tongue hook. So imagine there is a hook in the tip of your tongue. Oh, I think I might have just asked you to unmute, Lena, for no reason. I just accidentally clicked you. Maybe I didn't. Anyway, what we can do, imagine a hook in the end of your tongue and there's a string attached to that hook. We did do this exercise briefly before. And we're going to imagine we're pulling that tongue out of our mouth like so. And again, I want the crazy eyes. Let's get the whole face working. So there's a hook in the end of our tongue, using our hands as well. So we're not doing this business. And I want you to make some sound with me. Yeah. Follow my lead. We're pulling that tongue out. And we go this way. Like we're a fish on a hook. Oh no. And this way. Dasher, get the hands involved for me. Yeah, good. Lovely. From the top. Tongue's coming up and up. Good. And down. Over. Feel that tongue pulling out. Good. Add some weird sounds. Good. This one. Awesome. Well done, everyone. Take a breath, relax. That's a funny one, that, but it does get our tongue doing a little bit more stretching and maneuvering than we used to, and that's what we like. Lovely. Let's come on to, I have put them in the conversation on Telegram if you have got that available, but we're just going to quickly do our consonant exercises and then we'll come on to some tongue twisters and then we will look at our, well, they're not phrases, they're conversations this week. Where's the chat? There we go. Great, we've done this one before every session, so we're just going to jump this time straight to b d g g d b. We're not going to do them individually. So again, in your own time or following my lead, we're just going to start on the b d g d b, and let's keep that rhythm nice and straight for me. So we'll do it in 4 counts. So b d g, wait, g d b, wait. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and b d g, wait, g d b, b d g, g d b. One more time. B d g, wait, g d b. One more for luck. B d g, g d b. Well done, everyone. Making sure they're all nice and equally balanced in terms of the energy expenditure on each consonant. Keeping it strong for me. We're going to do it again. Little bit quicker. If you want to do it at your own pace, that's absolutely fine, or the same pace, but I'm going to speed it up now, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. B, d, g, g, d, b. B, d, g, g, d, b. Again. B, d, g, g, d, b. B, d, g, g, d, b. Well done. How was that pace-wise? Everyone feeling okay with that? Awesome. Do you want to do it even quicker? Let's do it. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, do it in your own time. I will do it, but make sure if it's too fast for you, please slow it down. It's better that you're more precise and slow than you're rushing it too quickly. But let's just have some fun with it, shall we? In your own time. And let's take out that extra beat, yeah? So let's make it smooth like butter. How was that? Yeah, when you take out that extra beat, it's a bit more like, whoa. Okay, great. Let's do it unvoiced now. So we're changing the consonants. I've got my microphone today, so you should be able to hear me a little bit clearer, which is good. So these are breathy. We're not trying to add anything on voice too much. Can everyone hear that, what I'm doing? Yeah? And let's screw it. Let's get rid of that extra beat and let's make it smooth like butter from the off. Nice and slow to begin with. One more. How's that feeling? Yeah, it's good. Well done, everyone. Let's do it super quick. Well, super quick. Quicker now or at your own pace. Let's try one more time. And remember to breathe. That is quite a feat. But again, trying them all on one breath is a good little experiment in itself to see how much air you actually do have available in your ribs. So it's another reason we wake up all the ribs in the beginning of the class. We do these shh exercises. We see what we've got to work with in terms of our lung capacity as well, okay? We actually need a minuscule amount of breath to engage the vocal folds or even do a breathy sound like what we're doing there, unvoiced consonants. We can actually go for, I was about to say for days. We can't go for days. We'd pass out. But we can go for a long time if we practice and if we train. Lovely. Let's park that one there for you. Let me quickly check my notes. We've got one more. Chopping board exercise. So I don't think I've done this one with you. This will require you to get back on your feet if you can and make some fun little noises. Again, this could be a good one for Victoria's son. Again, I don't know how old she is. So this is the chopping board. It's a call and response exercise. So back on your feet if you can. Again, if you can't get on your feet, that's absolutely fine. You can just be nice and upright in your chair. Feet nice and wide. We're getting our bodies involved. I want you to imagine you are a chef in a restaurant and your hands are knives. And we've got all these ingredients flying in and we've got to chop them up. You can use both your hands, you can use a single hand, you can mix up your hands, but we're going to chop up the sounds we are making with our voice. We're going to use 3 different vowel sounds. I've put it in the group chat, okay, if you need to see. So we're going to go R, E, oo. Can everyone do that for me? R, E, oo. Yeah, make good dance. Why not? Excellent. So what we're going to do is simply repeat after me, okay? So I want you to follow my lead and we're going to put a different consonant at the beginning of each of those vowel sounds. So for example, our first chopping board is going to be the B's and we're going to go like this. Ba, 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 ba. Simple. Then we're going to go B, 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 B. Good. Boo, 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 boo. Can you all hear and see what I'm doing clearly? Yeah, is this making sense? It's a bit of fun. We're going to pick up the pace. I'm going to pick up the rhythm and I might add some extra beats in there. For example, ba 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 ba. We might go that crazy with it. Okay, so give that one a go. Ba 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 ba. Excellent. And it's call and response. So let me finish before you go. Make sense? Yeah, awesome. So we just done B. Let's go on to the next one. I'll put the list there just in case you do struggle to hear me. P. Pa, 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 pa. P, 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 P. Poo, 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 poo. Excellent. So by the third one, I'm probably going to do a slightly longer run of it, okay? Just to clue you up. And I might mix up the vowel sounds that we're doing. So we're not always going to go R, E, U in that order. So pay attention to my lips. You'll be able to see if you can't hear. And yeah, next consonant. Let's go. Da, 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 da. D, 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 D. See how my lips and my teeth are out for the D? Lovely. Do, 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 do. Excellent. Try and match my pace and energy for me. Here we go. T's. Ta, 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 ta. Nice and small. T, 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 T. Let's stick with the T's. T, 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 T. Excellent. Let's do the T's again, but this time we're going to do all twos. Toot, 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 toot. T, 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 T. Oh, no, I changed it. Let's do a T again. Let's go back to the twos. Toot, 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 toot. Good. Ga, 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 ga. Gee, 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 gee. Goo, 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 goo. Good. Find the rhythm in it. Move your hips. Have a little bit of fun with it as we go. Lovely. Ga, 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 ga. Coo, 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 coo. Nice and slow. That's a hard one. That's the K and the E. Excellent. Well done. V. Va, 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 va. Va, 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 va. Va, 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 va. Yeah, excellent. Well done, everyone. R's a little bit more tricky now. Re, 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 re. Let's do that. Roo, 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 roo. Good. Ra, 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 ra. Good. Try and match my pitch and energy for me. Lovely. Well done, guys. Ma, 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 ma. Me, 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 me. Side slicing there. Lovely. Moo, 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 moo. Good. I'm tapping my foot as well to find the rhythm. So if that feels good for you, go for it. Let's do an N now, which isn't on the list, but let's do it nonetheless. Nu, 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 nu. Ni, 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 ni. Na, 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 na. Like a song. Na, 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 na. Yeah, lovely. Let's go for L's then. La, 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 la. Li, 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 li. Lu, 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 lu. Good. Let's just do a couple more, picking up the pace now because we've got the hang of it. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. D, 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 D. Great. Ba, 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 ba. B, 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 B. Boo, 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 boo. Excellent. Let's park it there. Well done, everybody. That's your chopping board. I did not come up with that exercise. That is, I always try and give people credit where credit's due. And the tongue hook exercise is not mine. They belong to Carol Fairlamb, who taught me at my drama school, and she's a babe. So thank you, Carol, for giving me all the weird and wacky, wonderful exercises. We love you. Excellent. Okay, great. Let's come on to some tongue twisters now then. Let's put it all into articulation practice. I've made some tongue twisters. We've actually looked at some of these already, but I've just embellished the T for 2 or T for 10 tongue twister. I was like, what can I add to that to make it a little bit more something? So I've put afternoon T for 2 and afternoon T for 10. So let's have a little go as a group. First of all, starting with the first tongue twister. Oh, actually, I put this one in because I saw that you've been doing the schwas, I believe, or yeah, schwas. Have you done those already? I think you did say you did them last time, but I think I saw another post in somebody else's group and I was like, oh, let's put that into practice, shall we? So here we go. I will read it first, and I want you to introduce the schwas into this. So we're not trying to over-articulate too much. We do want these to sound as natural as possible, even though they're gobbledygook tongue twisters, okay? So we're going to try and bring some personality to them and some truth to what we're saying. Aren't we all trying to be truthful most of the time in our day-to-day lives? And we're trying to sound like true Brits, okay? So I want you to really get your British hat on now. Let's see if we can do it. So I'll just demonstrate nice and slowly. Have a listen and a watch to what I say and how I say it, first of all. Here we go. With the schwas. A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. And I'm saying it in earnest. He really tried to get these tutors to toot, okay? So in your own time, let's have another little go. A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Make sure we've got a nice yod on tutor when we're saying that, as in a teacher, a tutor. Let's pop that in there as well for good measure. Lovely. We'll come around individually and look at ones that you do want to look at as well, okay? Good. One more time. A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Excellent, guys. Moving on to number 2. I bought a box of biscuits. A box of mixed biscuits. Give it a go. And really try and emulate how I'm stressing it, okay? Good. So it's making a statement. I did this thing Oh, but I just need to specify it's a box of mixed biscuits. I didn't just get the custard creams you asked for. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're trying to make it make sense. I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits. Beautiful work, guys. Well done. Moving on to number 3. Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10? So like this one is almost a predicament, perhaps. Shall I have a birthday afternoon tea for just 2 of my friends, or shall I do a big party of afternoon tea for my friends? Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10? Awesome. Well done, everyone. Right, let's go around individually, have a little bit of a lightning round in the tongue twisters, and then we can come on to our conversations. Well done, everybody. Has anyone got any questions, first of all, about anything we've covered so far? Unmute or put it in the chat. You do you, babes. Marvelous. Pop your hands up then for me, just so I can see who's yet to go, if you want to go, and then we will get into tongue twisters. Okay, Elena Grishova. Let me just pin. Where am I? Oh my God, I'm jumping around all over the screen. Let me pin myself and then let me pin Elena Grishova. Add pin.
Hello.
Welcome. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. What tongue twister would you like to look at briefly?
Just one of 3, yeah?
Yeah, just the
All of them?
one.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
tutor had tutored the lute, tried to tutor 2 tutors to toot.
Good. Lovely. Toot. Say toot, the last
Toot.
word for me. Again?
Toot.
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 Toot. Yeah, good. Rather
Toot.
than keeping it quite toot, and quite almost not pursed lips, but gripped lips, I would say. Can we get a bit more lip rounding? Toot.
Toot.
Yeah. Toot.
Toot.
Toot. Yeah, and get that tongue, toot, a little bit more toot. After you've made the T, the
Toot.
first T on toot, can you make sure the tongue kind of comes away and down so that we can let the oo be nice and
Ooh.
meaty in the mouth? Toot.
Toot. Toot.
Better. Yeah. Again.
Toot.
Yeah, good. I think if we keep that tongue a little bit higher, toot, it kind of
Toot.
stifles the oo sound, and we want it to be a bit more ugly and meaty, I would say. Makes sense? Do the whole tongue twister again.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor 2 tutors to toot.
Good, well done. On that first tooted, we got tuted. Well done. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah, so a tutor who tooted.
A tutor who tooted
Yeah, good. Well
the
done.
lute.
Well done. Yeah, the lute. Excellent. Does everyone know what a lute is, by the way? Like a little
Musical instrument.
yeah, a little old-fashioned kind of Shakespearean little guitar, I guess. Lovely. Have you got any questions about that one?
Yeah, all clear.
Awesome. Do you know what? I
Thank
think
you.
we're going to, just looking at the amount of us, I reckon, let's go through all of them. Ha ha ha. Pushing you all out of your comfort zones now. Demonstrate all of them. Let's go for number 2, just quickly. I bought
Okay.
a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Okay, good. Well done. You're trying to pick up the pace already, which is nice because you're trying to keep it natural. Well done. Slow it down for me. Bought. Can we make sure that we're canoeing the tongue out a little bit more? That's better. Yeah, bought, not I
Bought.
bought. Yeah, I bought.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, really good. Well done. And on box, can we make bot. Oh, can you see
Box.
I'm making that hot vowel, lowering my tongue a little bit and
Box.
letting the jaw
Box.
open a bit more. Box.
Box.
Better, yeah. Careful it doesn't come too closed and type box.
Box.
Better, yeah. Do the tongue twister again. Slowly.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Excellent. Well done. Final thing on that one. On mixed, make sure you don't cut off it might have been the microphone actually, but just make sure you don't drop the D too much. Mixed. It's almost a T sound actually. Mixed. Note for everybody. Yeah, again.
Mixed biscuits.
Yes, I heard it that time. Yeah, better. Lovely. And let's go for number 3. Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10?
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10?
Excellent. Really nice. Good. The afternoon, and I don't know if I maybe did it, which might have given you a misdirection there. Can we try afternoon instead of afternoon? Can you hear the difference?
Afternoon.
Yes.
Afternoon.
Yes, you did both. Oh, well done. You went afternoon, then afternoon. Afternoon, just a general note for everyone, is more northern. Okay, I sometimes do use, we call it the flat A, after, bath, calf. Whereas actually in London English or Southern English, British accent, I would say it's more afternoon, bath. Well, cafe is actually still cafe, cafe. But yeah, bath, last, not last. Afternoon, okay? Do it one more time for me, Elena. Try and stick with afternoon tea for two.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Yeah, excellent. Afternoon, afternoon, afternoon. Can we try as well on, because it's a 3-syllable word, afternoon. Can we try and not make it afternoon? Afternoon. Can we try and stress each syllable a little bit clearer? Afternoon. 1, 2, 3. Try it for me.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Afternoon.
Yeah, better.
Afternoon.
Again, guys, sometimes rushing it to sound more natural actually isn't beneficial because what we're doing is we're misstressing the words that we actually naturally would stress in the British accent. So that's maybe just something to be aware of, Elena. If you do have maybe the longer words, perhaps that might, I don't know if it is, but just something to be aware of. Maybe just remind yourself not to rush them too much. Because again, it's not morning tea, is it? It's afternoon tea. And afternoon tea as well in our Brit culture is like a thing. So you wouldn't really just be like, oh, it's the afternoon. When you're mentioning afternoon tea, that's actually quite important because it's so different to just a normal cup of tea. Does that make sense, Elena? Yeah. Awesome. Well done. Have you got any questions about any of that?
No, all good.
Lovely. Really good coachability.
you.
Love it. Well done. Moving on to Anna F, please. Lightning tongue twister
Hi.
round. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Let's go.
Excellent. Go for it.
Oh. A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Yeah. Good. Shake it off a little bit. Ooh, have a breath. Go. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Everyone join in. Oh.
Oh.
Loosey-goosey, nice and relaxed. Keep it a little bit slower for me, a little bit more easy, even though it might feel very hard. Let's just keep it nice and breezy. A tutor who tooted the lute. Now you're telling me this actually happened. Try again.
A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Yeah,
Can you believe?
Can you believe that happened? Oh my God. Well done. Lovely. Let's just try two tutors to toot. The final 4 words, please.
Two tutors to toot.
Yeah, good. Can we have toot, not toot?
Toot.
Yeah, so we're going to put the schwa in the two, the second two. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
2 tutors to toot.
2 tutors to toot.
Yeah, good. One more time.
2 tutors to toot.
Yeah, okay, good. Well done. Do the whole tongue twister, and I just want to make sure we're getting the schwas in where I want the schwa. So listen to me one more time. Listen, everyone. A tutor who tooted there's another one there, lute, tried to tutor 2 tutors to toot. So on the twos, the TOs, we're making them schwas, okay? And on the, we got a schwa, and at the beginning, a tutor, we got a schwa. 4 schwas overall, I think. Make sense, Anna F?
Yeah.
Give it another go.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor 2 tutors to toot.
Yeah, good. Well done. Good effort. Careful the first schwa. This is something I do actually see quite often, guys. With the A being a schwa, if we're ever going to do that, especially at the start of a sentence, often I hear people go not
Eh.
Yeah, and you just went a tutor. So, and again, I'm being very nitpicky, but try and make sure it's a tutor.
A tutor.
Yeah, so it's more of a long sound, like and again, it's ugly. It's like a caveman kind of going, or like an ape. So just try that, and make sure it doesn't become a tutor, which is
A tutor.
Yeah, good. Do it all again, one more time.
Jesus Christ!
I know it's the silliest thing, but
I forgot how to English for a second.
That's completely fine. So do I half the time. Go on, after you.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor 2 tutors to toot.
Good. Well done. The next step for you, I won't spend too much time. It's really good. That was much better. Just be careful on tooted, the TOOT sounds. We're not making that tuted. It's the tutor. I want the yod in, which we weren't quite getting. Do you know what a yod is when I say that, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, the yeah sound. Okay, so tutor, and tooted. So just give me those two words individually. Tutor.
tutor,
Yeah, okay, good. And then tooted.
tooted.
Yeah, better. In situation when you were doing it, we just kind of lost the specificity of both of those, okay? And even that yod, tutor. Can you just really enjoy it? Even hang on the to you a little bit for me. Let's just do that. To you.
To you,
Yeah, good. Tutor.
tutor.
Yeah, better. Nice. Try not to shy away from the yod too much. Okay.
Okay.
So much to think about. Lovely. Let's move on to the next one. I bought a box of biscuits.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, good. Lovely. It's just that bought again, similar to Elena. Bought.
Longer.
Yeah,
Bought.
that's it. Again.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Good. Well done. Now the I. Who bought a box of mixed biscuits? I did. Yeah, you said something else. I think you went or back to the maybe. Yeah.
Probably.
I bought. Just say I bought.
I bought.
Yeah.
I bought.
Oh, again.
I bought.
Thank you. Yes, nice and specific. I bought a box. Again.
I bought a box.
Lovely. Spot on. Any questions about that one?
Nope.
Excellent. Let's do the third one.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I'm putting you through your paces today, guys.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Yeah, good. You are saying after, which I've asked for, but it's I think you're maybe shortening it a little bit, so it's actually almost sounding a bit like after. I think we've got a bit of a hybrid of the sounds, I know. So let's just try, let's go really hoity-toity royal. Afternoon tea. Let's really enjoy the aft in that word. Try again.
Afternoon.
Yeah, lovely. That's it. That's exactly what I wanted. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Perfect. Any questions?
No, I don't think so. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You're very welcome. Well done. And an F. Lena, please. And take your hands down for me
Yeah.
once I've done you. That'd be helpful. Thank you. Go on, Lena.
A tutor who tooted the lute tried a tutor to toot.
Good. Well done. Just the latter half of the tongue twister. Tried to tutor. I think you said tried a tutor. So tried to tutor.
Tried to tutor.
Yeah, good. Say the whole second sentence again. Tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Excellent. Well done. Lovely. Do the whole tongue twister just for me one more time.
A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Yeah, okay, lovely. Really good. Excellent. On the, just try and make sure it's the, again, not the. We don't want to get that too muddled. Yeah, tooted the lute.
The lute.
Yeah, again, guys, just a general note with the THE, don't get too hung up on the E sounding like the. Sometimes we do say the elephant, and I think I've said this before actually, when the is followed by a vowel, then we'd say the most naturally. But if it's followed by a consonant, which this one is, we would probably say the. So the cat, the dog, the lute. Yeah. Excellent. Well done. So just make sure it's the. Just give me a demonstration of that, please.
The.
Yeah,
The.
again.
The.
Careful, it's not going, the sound is kind of going the. Can we try the?
The.
Yeah.
The.
Better. Thank you. Excellent. Can you see the slight difference? The.
Yeah.
The. It's just letting it go the, which is where our jaw release exercise comes in. It's almost like everything has its purpose, isn't it? Marvelous. Well done. I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to say to you about that. I tried to toot. Oh, I've forgotten what it was. Say it one more time for me.
A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Good. Well done. Excellent. Who. That was it. Who. Make sure it's who.
Who.
Yeah, better. It's keeping it on voice a little bit longer. Again, you're not rushing it by any means, but I think maybe I felt like that word was a little bit too clipped and became like something else. Who. Yeah, who, like a proper owl. Who. Just making sure the lip rounding is happening and that you're not skimming over it too much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Happy to move on to the next one, please.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Excellent. Well done. So again on the A, similar to what I just gave Anna F, make sure we're not going box of mixed biscuits on that start of the second sentence. That's what I got, an box. Can I have an box, please?
A box, a box,
Box.
a box.
Yeah.
Uh,
Still sounding a little bit like air. So can we think about again coming down more? Yeah, more glottal aggressive.
a box.
Good. Better.
A box.
Yeah, good. And the same thing on bought. Well, not the same thing, but similar to note I've given already. Bought. Can we make sure the bought is nice and canoed and a bit more bought?
Bought.
Yeah, nice and longer.
Bought.
Yeah, so not bought. Bought.
Bought.
Lovely. Say it all again for me, nice and slow.
I bought a box biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Excellent. Really well done. I would just say on the bought, again, you can enjoy the vowel sounds a little bit more. It kind of got a bit rushed and clipped a bit too quickly. Bought. When we try and explode it too quickly and not that I think you were trying to do it quickly, but if we try and explode it and bought it sounds a bit off. So we just want to enjoy the bought element of it. Yeah, it's fun to buy things, isn't it? We all like to buy things for ourselves, especially biscuits. So I bought this thing.
I bought.
Yeah,
I
good.
bought a box of biscuits.
It's like a minuscule
A
scoop.
box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely. Let's move on to the third one.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Yeah, good. The first afternoon was spot on. Then we kind of nearly went to flat A on the second one. Afternoon tea for 10.
Afternoon. Afternoon tea for 2.
Yeah, excellent. And let's
Afternoon
make
tea for 10.
good. Well done. And let's make sure just the noon part of the word is still noon and doesn't become nun. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Better. Yeah.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Again, when you put it in context of the tongue twister, you're actually shortening it again. Okay, so afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea.
Good. Keeping that R nice and long for me. One more time. Afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea for 2
Yeah.
or afternoon tea for 10.
Excellent. That second one again, we just shortened that nun. It becomes nun, and I want noon.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't hear it.
I know. It's funny, isn't it? But it's similar to that who vowel that I asked for a little bit more. So just say afternoon again and make sure that noon is nice and long.
Afternoon.
Yeah, excellent.
Afternoon.
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 Yeah, I think for you, I think doing this jaw release exercise that we did at the start of the class would just be really good for you. I'm just seeing, I think there's just a little reluctance to let the jaw open a little bit and the longer shape to come into play when I need it to. Okay, so I think if you just practice that, practice being there and practice the ooh sounds that maybe are a little bit more longer vowel sounds as well will help you, I think, find them in situation of the words a little bit more. So again, that's a good exercise for all of you guys to do, because sometimes using these vowel sounds nice and elongated is a bit weird. We're kind of taught to be a bit reserved and clipped and hold ourselves in, but actually going ooh, like it's really good for your nervous system for a start, but it's just a good way to practice getting these sounds in a bit more of a confident position just in your system. And I think that might be a beneficial practice for you, Lena. Is that all making sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Any
Yeah,
questions?
thanks a lot. No.
Excellent. Well done, my love. Fabulous. Excellent. You're welcome. Andre.
Hello.
Hello, friend. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. Take it away.
Yeah. A tutor who tutored the lute. Chat to tutor to tutors to toot.
Good. Well done. For you, I want these crispier T's, please. They're sounding all a little bit chewy, like a ch, and I want a t.
Te.
Yeah, good. And can we try, instead of going te, can we try a t, like a schwa? T. Yeah.
Te.
Excellent. Like we've got I think I might have done this exercise with you. Like are you a drummer? Are you a musician, Andre? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a drummer.
He's a drummer. Okay, we want the hi-hat. Okay, can you just give me that sound for me? Is it a hi-hat?
I can play.
You can play. I can do it with the stick and the instrument, but not my mouth. Slow it down. Yeah, lovely. And now let's just go. Excellent. T, 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 T.
T, 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 T. T,
T, T.
T, 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 T.
Ah, beautiful. So you can do it. So do it in that. Well done. So what can you feel? Can you feel the tip of your tongue behind the teeth really crisply making that nice t, t, t sound?
Yeah.
You've got the
Yes.
dexterity for sure. You can do it at pace, I can tell. So it's just now when it's in situation of the word, not muddling it all too much. So let's just start with a tutor who tooted. I want a tutor, even if you have to slow it down and it sounds like stupidly posh, I don't care. A tutor.
A tutor.
Yeah, good. Tutor.
Tutor.
Yeah, imagine, let's break it out and elongate it a little bit longer. We're going tutor.
Tia.
Tu,
One more time. Ta.
you,
You.
tu.
Ta.
Everyone can do this if you feel like it. And this is a good thing. I know I'm spending a little bit more time on these guys, but if you can practice what I'm giving the person that I'm talking to, okay? So have a little go. Why not? So good. Ta, you, ta.
Ta. You. Ta.
Excellent. Spot on. Can you feel how clean that is? So now what we want to do, and I know you've been doing assimilation actually this week, I think, or the other week, I can't remember. We can squish them together a little bit more. So speeding it up a little bit, but still keeping the clarity there. Ta, you, ta.
Ta. You. Ta.
Excellent. Tayuta.
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 Tutor.
Good. Tutor.
Tutor.
Oh, delightful. I could cry. Well done. That was really good. Can you see what I did there? How I broke it down and stretched it out? Just to find the clarity, and then we can slowly bring it back in. But what will not work is if you just start going tutor, 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 tutor. And this, I see this all the time in practice, guys. So this is what we need to do. We need to stretch it out, slow it down, break it down, then slowly piece it back together again like a lovely puzzle. And if you are a drummer, the clarity and precision of that drumstick, right? I want that whenever you do the T's. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Energy
Thank
straight
you.
through that tip. That's all right. Well done. Lovely. We'll park that one there. Let's move on to the next one.
I bought a box of biscuits. A box of mixed biscuits.
Lovely. Well done. Let's just try bought again. Let's make it nice and
Bought.
long. Yeah, I bought.
I bought.
Yeah, that's better.
I bought a box. Yeah?
I bought.
A box. I bought a box of biscuits.
Yeah.
A box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, good. Well done. Make sure it's biscuits. Give me that nice B on biscuits. Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, okay, good. And one more time. I bought a box. Just those 4 words for me.
I bought a box.
Yeah, excellent. So similar on tutor, I mentioned the yod earlier, that nice y sound. On I bought that's it. On I want that kind of yod to kind of come into play a little bit. Yeah, I. Yeah, good. Well done. I. Yeah, so there is a movement in the tongue in the middle of that vowel sound that I want to happen. I, the lift of the tongue. Yeah, good. I think we were just a little bit hesitant to do that in that vowel sound first of all. So one more time. And on bought, again, I want you to think about hollowing that tongue out. Can you just do that for me now? Everyone can try. And back to neutral. And hollow the tongue again. Excellent. What I'm seeing is you're dropping that jaw, which is fine. That's an instinctive thing to do. Can we try and keep the jaw a little bit more neutral? It's just the tongue. Yeah, if you need to do that. Yeah, great. And relax. Good. Keep the jaw there. Better. Well done. And I want that tongue shape on bought.
Bought.
Yeah, well done. And more
Bought.
lip. Yeah, good. And more lip rounding. Bought.
Bought.
Lovely. Better. Get in there. Can you practice that for me? And it's the lip. Yeah, good. Better. It's the lip rounding as well, I think will help with that. Bore. As soon as we've done the B, but we're going straight into bore. It's super round. Yeah, bought. Excellent. Lovely. Well done. Any questions on that?
No, thank you.
Great. Last one.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10?
Lovely. We've got a little bit of the flat A there. Can we make sure it's afternoon?
Afternoon.
Yeah, the lovely length you were giving me on bought initially, or the tongue hollowing exercise. I want a little bit more of that in afternoon. And then again, make sure we're not rushing the rest of the word. Afternoon. 1, 2, 3.
Afternoon.
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 Yeah, nun. Make sure it's not, again, similar to, who was it? Lena. Nun.
Noon.
Noon is what I want.
Noon.
Yes. Hello, lip rounding. Lovely. Again.
Afternoon.
Better. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's making sure we've got the ooh sound in there. It's not becoming nun or Yeah, love it. Well done. Any questions on that?
No questions, thank you.
Well done. Lovely effort. Fantastic work. Moving on. I said worked then. Work. Lovely. Ksenia, please.
Okay.
Hi. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm good. Thanks.
Excellent. Well done. Lovely. I said well done already because you did something very British. I'll talk about it afterwards though. Let's come to the tongue twisters, please. Thank you.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Yeah, good. Be careful that last tutors doesn't become too Americanized. Tutors. Tutors.
Oh,
Oh,
should I repeat or
yes,
next one?
please.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Yeah, okay, better. Well done, well done. One thing I would like to see a little bit more of, you're sounding very British, so you're cheating it quite well, but I do want to see a little bit more lip rounding. A tutor. Can you see how I'm doing the suckery kind of shape there? Tutor. Try that.
Tutor.
Better.
Tutor.
Yeah, and tooted. Can we get a bit more lip rounding? Tooted.
Toot. Tooted.
Good. Do you know what?
Tooted.
Do this for me. Just do it.
Toot.
Yeah, no word. Lovely. Even more in. And now say it. Tooted.
Toot. Tooted.
Like you've had
Tooted.
like you've had lots of lip filler in. Tooted.
Tooted.
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely. So we wouldn't say the whole word like that naturally, okay? We would say tooted, would ease off of it on the edge, but I was just trying to get you to get used to that shape, okay? I think for you, practice more lip rounding. We didn't do it earlier, but the pucker, sucker, smiling exercise. Do it with me. Nice and tight. And then sucker, smile. Sucker. Yeah, excellent. I think that'd be a good exercise for you to practice. Remember to breathe.
Okay.
Forgot to breathe on that one. Let's park that. Any questions though?
No.
Great. Next tongue twister, please.
I I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yes, good. Mixed. Careful we don't get too caught up on the X sound too much. It might be, have you got a little bit of a cough or a tickle in your throat or something? Bless you. Hope you feel better. Mixed. Try and skim over the X sound and just, yeah, try not to get too caught up in the kind of the clagginess of that sound. So mixed.
Mixed.
Yeah, that's it. Better. Well done. Lovely. I think trying to stress the M sound a little bit more to mixed, give you something to fling off of will help. And that, I think that's what you did basically. So lovely. One more time. I bought a box of biscuits.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, better. Well done. I bought a box of biscuits. Say the first start again.
I bought
Yeah.
a box of biscuits.
Yeah, I think that's it. So try not to. Again, bought. I think that could do with a little bit of work as well. So let's just say bought, nice and long, like a little scoop. Bought.
Bought.
Better. That's kind of the placement I want a little bit more, okay? After that, what I'm getting is I bought a box, not a box. So can you see how it's sneaking in, everyone? This like sound keeps coming in on the schwa. So we need to make sure it's still a box. It sounds I bought it. But again, that becomes northern then. I bought a box of biscuits. No, you didn't. You bought a box of biscuits.
I bought a box of biscuits, a
Good.
box of mixed biscuits.
Good. I think that was better. It was quite quick. Slow it down for me. I bought a box. Just say that.
I bought a box.
Yeah, te box. I bought a box.
I bought a box.
Yeah, better. So trying to make sure the stress, even though we are like piecing the word together, I bought a, I'm still adding the glottal in on the rather than just going I bought a. I bought because it can sound a little, can you hear how that actually can sound a little bit European in itself? I bought a box of biscuits. I bought a box. I'm actually trying to break it up a little bit to be extra clear. I didn't buy 10 boxes. I bought a box. So, again, trying to make sure that glottal comes in a little bit, not harsh, but clearer. I bought a box. Just break it up like that for me.
I bought a box.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. That's better. Is that making sense what I was saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. It's just the clarity and making sure we're not getting too muddled in places. The bought could have been better on that last version, but I know that you can do it and I know that you can practice that for me, okay? Do you know what to do on that one? Bought. Lower that tongue, make it a little bit more lip rounding, and we'll be happy, okay?
Okay.
Next tongue twister.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Lovely. Well done. On two, can we try not to make it too pretentious? Two.
2.
Yeah, again, it's
2.
that sucker to pucker lip shape. Two.
2.
Yeah, good. One more time. Two.
2.
Yeah, okay, that's good. It's the energy of the word. Again, it's the clarity, guys. If we're trying to be really clear with something, we might give it a little bit more of a direct shoot out. Two. You're talking about two things, not 12. Two. It's a little bit more clipped. Make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Fantastic effort. Well done. Good focus, everybody. Victoria, let's come to you, please.
My pleasure.
Hmm.
So, a tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Lovely. Well done. Lovely. T-t-t-t-t-t. Can you give me a drum beat like what I gave Andre earlier? T-t-t-t.
T-t-t-t.
Yeah, excellent. So what I'm seeing is we're kind of grimacing a little bit to make that sound. T-t-t-t. Can you see how my lips remain quite neutral when I do it? T-t-t-t.
T-t-t-t.
Better. Hello. There it is. That's what I want. So good. Try and avoid adding extra tension where it's not needed. The lips are pretty redundant in this sound, I would say. Okay. So let's just say a tutor.
A tutor.
Good. And be careful again at the beginning. A tutor. Can we try a tutor? Lips like you've just been stung by a bee in the lip. Well, actually, that would hurt, wouldn't it? Okay. Don't feel the pain, but feel the kind of numb heaviness, like you've been to the dentist and they've like numbed your face or something. Not that I even know what that feels like, but anyway, a tutor, nice and loose.
A tutor.
Good. And make sure it's a, not a tutor. Could you all hear that? It's already coming into play again. Crazy. A tutor.
A tutor.
Can you still hear you're saying not a?
A tutor.
Aha. Thank you. That's what aha. That's what I wanted. Well done. Well done. Well done. One more time. Nice and loose lips. A tutor.
A tutor.
Hi. That's what we need, Victoria. That's what we need the whole time. Can you try the tongue twister one more time? And super slowly, every time you feel like you want to go like this, stop yourself and start again. Okay? Try one more time. Nice and
I think
slow.
it's just I'm mimicking my being afraid that I will say something wrong. That's why I'm like
Let's take a breath. Take a loosey-goosey. Everyone have a shake off. Have a breath, Victoria.
yeah.
It's fine. This is a safe space.
Everybody does mistakes, right?
Of course, that's what we're here for. If we're all perfect, what are we doing here? No, we're having fun with it as well. So just have some fun with it. And nice and loosey-goosey, like you're a really confident person. A tutor who tooted the lute.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Much better on the lip front. Well done. Great lips, darling. Great lips. Fabulous. I will park that one there. Any questions on that?
No?
Excellent.
All good?
Really good. Move on to the next one for me, just for time.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, really good. Nice on the board. Lovely. I bought a box of biscuits. On biscuits, can we just ease off the B a little bit so it's less bit like they're less spitty, scary biscuits. Let's make them nice, cool, chill biscuits. Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, better. Biscuits. Can we try as well? Biscuits. So it's just a minute step down in terms of pitch. It's not biscuits. Okay.
Biscuits.
Yeah, less. Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, copy my pitch. Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, better. Thank you very much. So it's not two biscuits, it's biscuits.
Biscuit. This is my common mistake.
Ah, okay, good to know. Just going the pitch too much, you'd say.
Yeah, I say always too high, especially with E sound.
Especially with E sound. Okay, interesting.
Like in biscuits. So I say biscuits instead of biscuits.
Yeah, okay. Biscuits for everyone. Lovely. Which is it's good to have that range though. So don't necessarily think it's a bad thing and your problem, because actually that freedom to go up there is very helpful when you're expressing yourself and articulating yourself. In fact, I usually see people very reluctant to increase their pitch variation and range, and that actually can cause problems when it comes to communicating effectively with people in your British accent. So it's great that you've got that in your toolkit ready to use when you need it. So
My brain knows, but my tongue is reluctant to do it.
That's it. That's what we're here for, though. It's just practice, 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 my love. Good. Let's just try biscuits one more time. Keep that B a little bit softer for me. We're not shooting it out. Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah. And make sure it's that kit vowel, not biscuits. Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Better. Lovely. Very good. Let's come on to that third tongue twister then, please. Afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Good. Well done. 2. Can we have 2?
2.
Good. Lovely. Yeah. 2.
2.
Yeah, nice and long, almost like it's just really like you're blowing out of a cigarette. 2.
2.
I don't know why I use that comparison. I don't smoke. I don't know if you do. Yeah, one shouldn't do that, but hey, the occasional cigarette's fine, I guess. 2, nice and smooth.
2.
Yeah, just say smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah, 2.
2.
Yeah, good. And again, careful it doesn't become 2. 2. It's like a kiss. Yeah, 2.
2.
Yeah, good. Well done, well done. Main thing I want you to practice is similar to what I gave. I forget who it was now. I think it might have been Xenia. Pucker, sucker, smiling. Ah. Yeah, good. Yeah, and as in particular, almost like this kind of everyone can practice this, but you know, like when you're trying to pick something up with your toes, maybe like a sock off the floor. I want you to kind of emulate that with your lips. This kind of like this kind of tentacle action, because I think it's just that dexterity and that movement in the lips we're lacking a little bit, and that reluctance to get the lips rounded. We're quite happy to pull them back a little bit with you, but I want you to practice, yeah, closing them a little bit more and making them nice and rounded and strong in that shape. Does that make sense? Any questions?
No questions.
Great. Moving on. Thank you, Victoria. Yulia, please. Thank you very much.
You.
Yep.
You're welcome. Thank you, Yulia.
A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
One more time.
A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to lute.
Oh, what happened at the end there? To loot. Say it again. What?
Oh,
Toot
sorry.
is to toot.
Sorry.
I don't know. You're fine. Two tutors to toot. The last bit.
Yeah. Well, one second. Two tutors to toot.
Good. Make sure tutors doesn't have the yod in it. It's only the tutor, the teacher, that has the yod in it.
Yeah.
So 2 tutors, and let's take all the schwas away for now. 2 tutors to toot.
2 tutors to toot.
Good. 2 toot. I want the schwa taken away now.
2 tutors to toot.
You're not. You keep giving me the schwa. No, try again.
2 tutors to toot. To toot. No.
Hilarious. So nice. So everyone practice this. So now you've got the schwas down. Like so Yulia's struggling not to do the schwa, which is a great thing because it sounds more natural. But let's say we're talking to a naughty child and we're like 2 tutors to toot. Like let's really spell it out one more time.
2 tutors to toot.
Thank you. That's better. Lovely. Well done. There was a little hesitancy there, but she did it. Well done. Excellent. That's great. Lovely. On the first R, you're doing the right jaw shape, but it sounded a little bit muddy for me on like a Can we just make sure that R, it is like the back of the tongue is still engaged a little bit to make sure it is still an sound. Yeah. A tutor.
A tutor.
Again.
I think I know why it's hard because again
it's natural to say a tutor,
Yeah.
but we need to do a tutor,
Better.
a tutor.
Yeah, really good. And again, similar to Andre, just be careful not to make the jaw too long in exaggeration in an attempt to do it. Yeah. So just soften it off again for me now. A tutor.
A tutor,
Good. Even
a,
less jaw lowering. A tutor.
a tutor, a,
Good.
should be like a tutor. No,
So,
because it sounds not
yeah.
natural.
So just let your jaw hang naturally, mouth open. Yeah. So we're not it's just here.
A tutor, a
Just
tutor.
just be
No.
neutral from it. Yeah, so where you are now. That's it. Good. Yeah. Let the lips open. Excellent. From there, a tutor.
A tutor.
Yeah, good. If
A
anything,
tutor.
minuscule amount, that amount, maximum.
Okay.
Yeah,
A
a
tutor,
tutor.
a tutor, a tutor.
Yeah, good. Before you were going, tutor. Which is fine. It's
Okay.
fine for practice to get the awareness, but then we need to take it away because that's when, guys, that's when we can like interfere with everything and then we're over exaggerating too much. But that was great.
We don't want to shock people.
Yeah. Lovely. Let's go on to the next tongue twister, please. Well done, everyone.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Well done. Just say box of biscuits.
Box of biscuits.
Yeah, make sure we've got again, it's almost sounding like box of biscuits, which again is normal. We would maybe say that, but I want the specificity of it here. A box of biscuits.
Okay, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, good. And then a box of biscuits.
A box of biscuits. A
Yeah,
box
good.
of biscuits.
Excellent, good, better.
So it should be more O, like to V sound,
Yeah,
right?
of. Yeah, it's a V, so it's voiced. Yeah.
Voice.
Yes, it's not off. Because then it would be OFF, that's off.
So I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, good. Well done. And biscuits, we're kind of keeping, we're a bit, it's sounding a bit like baskets / biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, it's almost like the word is spelt like that, biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, that's better. One more time.
Biscuits.
Yeah, biscuits. Biscuits.
No, not biscuits.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Biscuits.
Yeah, better.
Better?
Biscuits. But the tongue a little bit lower, so it's not biscuits, it's biscuits.
Biscuits. Biscuits.
That's better. Yeah.
Biscuits.
So after you've made the B sound, it's important to make sure that we don't keep the tongue glued to the roof of the mouth too much to make it bis. Sounds very different to bis.
Yeah.
It's like you're taking the piss out of it. Yeah, it's that kind of B sound on it. Or biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, that's better. Can you hear the difference, like what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Let's park all of that there. That was lovely. Well done. Any questions?
No.
Excellent.
And the last one, right?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that one. Yeah, go on.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10?
Yes, good. Afternoon. You're trying to do R, but it's still going a little bit after. So afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good. Again, I know you're trying to exaggerate it a little bit for the sake of this, and I did give that as an example earlier, but just let the jaw be a little bit less exaggerated. R. It's more about the tongue canoeing out a little bit more. I'd say R. Cute baby. Cute dog. Yeah? Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, good.
Afternoon tea
Lovely.
for 2 or afternoon tea for 10?
Excellent. When you practiced it, before you put it in situation of the word, you said afternoon beautifully. And then in context of the tongue twister, it started becoming afternoon again, which some other people have had as well. So just make sure it's afternoon. We're not getting lazy by the end of the word. Afternoon. Again.
Once again. Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10?
Yeah, again, noon. I need the lip rounding on noon.
Afternoon.
Thank you. That's it.
Afternoon.
Yes, afternoon. Never afternoon. Totally different with the lip rounding. Fantastic. Spot on. Any questions?
No, thank you. Thank
Well
you.
done. Lovely. Anastasia. Well done, everyone. Good patience. We are getting through you all. Then we're going to come to our lovely conversations. Anastasia Valuskaya.
Hi.
Hi. Lovely. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Lovely. Really good sing-song quality there. Can we try and make it a little bit less sing-songy and make it a little bit more like an actual factual statement in a conversation we're having? And again, it's just the placement. A tutor, a tutor. Let's make it a little bit more grounded. Yeah. Try that pitch coming down for me a little if you can.
A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor. Oh no, wait a second. Lost the.
Sure. Well done.
A tutor who tooted the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. Lovely. Really good. Not though. Tutor. A tutor.
A tutor.
A
tutor.
You're still saying I want
A tutor.
a tutor.
A tutor.
Better. That's it. Thank you very much. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Lovely. On lute, we're kind of going up at the sentence, which I think is the right. Again, I think Anastasia's being very logical here and actually really trying to implement a lot of things here, which is great. But can we just try tooted the lute? Can we bring it down?
Tooted the lute.
Yeah, fantastic. I think if anything, we're maybe a little bit more inclined to do that in our British accents. I'm from Essex originally, and I do go up a lot at my end of my sentences. And I'll be honest, a lot of people ask me if I'm Australian, especially now I'm here in America. It's absurd, it's mad because I'm like, what? No, I'm not. But I think when we were a bit more perky and engaging and excitable, we might do that. So it's good that you did it. I just wanted to see if you could change the pitch. So just remember, in a British accent, we might probably the average British accent, I would say, would probably go down rather than up, even though maybe on a question would go up. Does that make sense, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, let's go on to the second tongue twister, please.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
A box or a box?
A box.
Thank you, that's better. I bought a box.
I bought a box.
Good. A box.
A box.
Yeah, better. And it's the second one as well. That's the one I actually initially heard it on. A box. A box.
A box
Yeah,
of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, okay, well done. Similar actually to what I gave someone just now. Can we try on the mixed and the bisque? Can we try not to make it too like level 10 in energy? Can we smooth it out a little bit and just take the emphasis off it a little bit? Mixed biscuits, smooth.
Mixed biscuits.
Yeah, good. And make sure we still get the D or the T. It's a bit more of a T sound at the end of mixed biscuits.
Mixed biscuits.
Thank you. Yeah, lovely. It's a nice little consonant cluster, those ones. So lovely. That was better. Is that okay? Feel good with that?
Yeah.
Lovely. Move on to third for me, please.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Yes, good. Good effort. I think on the aft, you're doing it nicely, but then it wasn't quite to the extreme that I've seen some others go on afternoon, but we're still kind of like tailing off at the end of the word a little bit. Afternoon. It's 1, 2, 3. Afternoon.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Yeah, good. Really good. Again, I want a little bit more meatiness on the ooh sound. So just give me a nice ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is ooh, and what I want is ooh. Like
Ooh.
ugly. Yeah, almost like ew, but more less yod in there. So ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, right, more lip rounding. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, noon.
Noon.
Thank you. Yeah, afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, good. And make sure it's not after, it's after.
Afternoon.
Yeah, good. So same as the really at the beginning, but again in a schwa. So yeah, bear that in mind, everyone. Not afternoon.
Afternoon.
We kind of went to again there. After.
Afternoon. Okay.
Hear the difference there?
Yeah.
Love it. It's like magic. Fantastic. Really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for you, just making sure that and the and the I don't get too blurred. So practicing and again, this is where the like chopping board exercise, everyone, can come in really helpful, because by mixing up the consonants at the beginning or at the end of the vowel sound, sometimes certain consonants will trick us into changing the vowel sound a little bit, but we need to be able to keep the vowel sound in its correct format regardless of the consonant that comes before or after it. Does that make sense? So like ba 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 rather than bear 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 bear, b b b b. Like practicing all of those different vowel sounds after the consonant will help you. Yeah. Even though in the chopping board we did earlier, I only gave you r, e, u. You can change it to r, e, u. Like there's all the vowel sounds you can play around with. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Wicked.
try.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Really, really good work. Lovely, love. The other Anastasia, sorry, darling, you're not the other one.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, darling. Let's go.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor to tutors to toot.
Good, well done. So it's on the oo sounds, the ones with the o in it. We're still getting that yod in there, and I don't want it in there. So let's just try toot, the word.
Toot.
Yeah, so
Toot.
you're saying toot. You're adding the y in there, and all I want is a oot. So let's take the top T away and let's just go oot.
Oot.
Yeah, like Groot. I'm seeing some teddy bears behind you. It's reminding me of I Am Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, so that's what I want. Oot. So let's just pop the T back on the top there. Toot.
Toot.
Better.
Toot.
Toot. Better. Lovely. Toot. 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 So what I want you to do now, because the word starts here on the T and ends here on the T, the vowel sound I still want, rather than keeping it all right at the front of the mouth on toot, toot, I still want the vowel sound to kind of come back in the mouth a little bit. Toot, toot, like it's coming around and back to the front.
Toot.
Good.
Toot.
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 So let's come back to oot again. Oot with that glottal. Yeah. Can you hear and feel the glottal start of that? Oot. Yeah. Can you feel that's kind of more in the throat when we make that sound? Yeah, it's further back here. So I still need that commitment to the sound being back here, even when you start the word with the T at the beginning. Toot, toot.
Toot.
Better. That's better. Lovely. Can you feel more resonance back here?
Toot. Toot.
Better. Yeah? It's unusual. It's different. That is much better. It just needs a little bit of practice, because I think what's happening is the tongue is staying quite high at the front. Toot, toot. I'm really letting the tip of my tongue lower so that I can get the resonance in my mouth a bit more on the vowel sound of toot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It would take a bit of practice, but that was much better. It's just making sure that, yeah, we don't keep it too much at the front here. Toot, 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 and toot, like, yeah, I always think it's more French when we keep it in the front of the mouth. Where are you from, actually, Anastasia?
Actually from Ukraine, but I know some French too.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's also my lack of all of the European accents, but I'd always go to French when I think it's more at the front of the mouth. I kind of just go that way. So I think, yeah, it's just trying to get, I don't even, if you can hear me talking now, like my voice is very much kind of resonant back here. So maybe, did you do the B like buzzing exercise? I think we did it last time, or maybe the first time. Just the idea of sending the resonance on the sound somewhere else in your brain, like in your head, can be really helpful. So everyone just tries. So imagine there's a bumblebee in the mouth, and we're just going to hum, and that bumblebee's at the tip of the lips. So that's where you're kind of keeping it at the minute, Anastasia. Now let's see if we can send the bumblebee to the back of the throat a little bit. We can send it like between eyes. If you need to like wiggle around, let my arm a little bit. And now bring the bumblebee to your chest. Great. Can you feel the placement kind of happening and moving a little bit?
Yeah, kind of.
It might, yeah, kind of. It's a foreign, it's a weird thing to do. The more you do it, the more you'll be able to send it into different placements. And I think for you, it's just making sure that that voice is nice and meaty in the mouth a little bit more. So it's not just stuck at the front. Does that all make sense in theory?
Yep.
Great. Come back to this recording if you need any more, like if you need to re-listen to that again, because sometimes it does take us longer. But that was really lovely. A great effort. Lovely clear T's as well. Let's come on to the second tongue twister, please.
So
I bought a box.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, good, lovely. I bought a box. Just say those 4 words for me.
I bought a box of biscuits.
Yeah, good. Can we elongate the bought a little bit? Because that's quite important. You didn't steal them, did you? You bought them.
I bought.
Bought. Yeah, good.
I
So now, bought. So rather than it being a bot, like a robot sound or a hot oh, can we make sure it's an ought? You ought to know this thing. Bought.
I bought.
Yeah, okay. Bought.
Bought.
Ought. Repeat that for me. Bought.
I bought.
Slow down. Repeat what I'm doing, please. Bought. Ought. Good. Ought. So imagine there's an O-R-T. Can you just say that word for me? Ought. Ought. With a nice R in there. Ought. That's better. Yeah. Can we try bore? Ought. Yeah, good. It's careful. So at the end of it, you're kind of making it the hot vowel, and I don't want that vowel. What I want is a bore, ought. More like the snort kind of sound. Or. It's more of an R sound, yeah? Or. Can you say or for me, like this or that? Yeah, so what you're doing is you're going oh. You're actually making the oh vowel, which is like the hot vowel, yeah, which is fine. I want more of an R in there, so or. Just try and repeat after me. Or. Better. Yeah. Better. I think for you, it's when you're practicing having the specificity and making the shape before you commit to the sound. When we rush it, guys, when we just kind of we're not sure what we're doing, and then it gets muddled. Okay, so slow it down for me, Anastasia. You're doing a great job. Let's just do the hot vowel. So let's just go oh. Fantastic. That's the oh vowel. Okay, can you feel and just pay attention to what you're doing in your mouth to make that sound oh. Oh. Can you feel what your tongue is doing, where your jaw is, where your lips are? Yeah, great. Now shake that off. Let that go. Loosey goosey. What I want now is an or. Or. Can you see what's already different? We've got ho. I've got, yeah, we got wider lips, lower, ho, caved out tongue. On or, I'm actually lifting the back of the tongue a little bit more, and my lips are more rounded. So let's artificially create that. Round the lips more for me. Or. You did it. You did. You did it. Well done. Or again. That's it. That's the sound that we need. Okay. Lovely. Can you hear the difference? Maybe not. That's fine at this point.
Maybe later.
Okay, maybe later. But again, this is the specificity we need to get to, guys. Like, and really acknowledging what are we doing in one position for one sound, and what do we need to change to make it slightly different. Obviously, it's easier when there's someone guiding you through it. But come back to this recording if you need to, Anastasia. But that was it. That was the sound I want. Just for time, we'll have to move on to the third tongue twister. But that was great. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
Just practice. Great. Third one.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Good. Are, not af.
Afternoon.
Yeah, lovely. And on 2, let's just try and make that a bit more meaty again, like we did in the first tongue twister. 2. Yes, that's it. Yes. I think it's that conviction element actually for you as well. Like the confidence you came out with that and the clarity you came out with that is what we need every time we're practicing a word. Exhausting, I know, but that was really good. Any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Well done. Dasha, please, my love. Well done, everyone. Good focus, good patience. God, I always get so excited and then we're running out of time. Never mind, we'll get through everything eventually.
You're excited and I'm afraid.
Go on.
I won't be fussed if you don't mind.
So say that again.
I won't be fussed if you don't mind.
Oh, no. Let's go.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor two tutors to toot.
Yeah, good, good, good. Well done. Lovely. Shake it off a little bit for me. It's always hard when you're coming up to the last one as well, because I think you've heard all the feedback and you're trying to fit everything in. Yeah, I'm so guilty of that. But it's a good thing. You're paying attention. Let's try on tutor. We just need that yod to happen a little bit quicker. So to you, in fact, let's just break it down similar to what we did with Andre. You, ta.
You, ta.
Excellent. So be careful at the beginning. You're saying te, you. What I want is you. So that schwa sound.
Right. Ta, you, ta.
You, ta.
Ta, you, ta.
Tutor.
Tutor.
Yeah, better, better. I think again, we kind of went a bit more to that tutor again when we pushed it all together again. So it's just making sure it's tutor.
Tutor.
There it is. That was good.
Right.
Was it? Yes, it was. It was good. Well done. One more time. Tutor, tutor.
Tutor, tutor.
Better. That's it.
Tutor.
Yes, a tutor.
A tutor.
Better. Lovely. Thank you very much. It's much more crisp and clear as well. There was a little bit of chewiness maybe on it for tutor. And again, guys, to be honest, we do get lazy in the British accent sometimes, and we might say the tutor, like a chewy sound. But for the sake of this exercise, I do want us to tutor. Let's be prim and proper Brits, shall we, for a little while? Have you got any questions on that?
No, that's
okay,
right.
Really good. Yeah. Just say lute for me.
Lute.
Yeah. Lute. Similar to what I was just explaining with Anastasia. Can we try and make sure that the kind of glottal oo is in there and we're not lute, keeping it like up here at the front of the mouth? Can we try and make sure it's lute? Ooh, that ooh is in there.
Lute.
Lute. Just say oot for me, like O-O-T.
Oot. Oot.
Oot. Oot. Oot. Good. Can you think about coming up and under with it a little bit more? We actually start the glottal sound at the vocal folds, okay? So the sound is starting here. I mean, every sound starts here. Yeah. The sound's always here. Can we try and make sure it's the vocal folds releasing to make the glot, or hitting together, or coming together to make the glottal and releasing? So can we just try and make sure ooh, ooh, ooh. Can you feel that starting here? Just try ooh, ooh, ooh. Good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, one more time. Good. It sounds a little bit careful and like you're reluctant to make it sound ugly. I want it a bit uglier. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Better. Yeah. So a bit like a Cockney, be like, who do you think you are? Yeah? Ooh. Give me that attitude. Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? Yeah. Good. I think it's just actually having that a little bit more commitment from you then. So similar actually to what I just did with Anastasia, when I was like, oh, you gave me the confidence, conviction there. I think that actually helps with that sort of sound. So, and the glottal. So ooh, two. Do that for me.
Two.
Good. Careful. When we bring the consonant back, you are kind of keeping that tongue up a little bit and then easing off this a little bit. You're going ooh, two. Can you kind of see and hear the difference in what I'm,
Yeah.
Ooh,
two.
Yeah. What will help as well is look random. You're going like this. Two. Excellent. Well done. Ooh. Take the T away. Ooh.
Yeah.
Good. We're getting there. Well done. Ooh. Funny old life we're living, isn't it? Funny old thing we're doing here. That was really good. Let's just say lute now. Just one more time. Let's just see where we're at.
Lute.
Excellent. Lute. Loo.
Lute.
Can you see the difference? Watch what I do here. Excuse my console. Lute. Can you see what I'm doing? Just observe. Lute. Can you see how clipped it is and quite small it is? Yeah, fine. We can say it like that if we want to. What I'm wanting you to sound it like is this. Lute. Can you see how my tongue is lifting for the L and then it's moving all completely away and my lips are doing a lot of the heavy lifting there? Lute. Soccer. Everybody, soccer. Everybody, pucker. Lovely. Sucker. And now let's see if we can kind of grip it a little bit. So sucker to pucker. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lovely. Ooh. Can you make that sound with me, Dasha? Ooh, ooh,
Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh,
ooh. Lovely. Oh,
ooh.
release. Lovely. Have a little shake if you need to. It's a lot of work. There's a lovely round muscle around the lips, and it needs some work, I think, with you, Dasha. That's lovely. Really, really good. You were making the right sound there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The lips will help you, and I think I need you to practice that a little bit more for me, okay? Can we park that there?
Okay, yeah.
Really good. Well done. Number 2, box of mixed biscuits.
I bought a box of biscuits. A box of mixed biscuits.
Really good. Good correction on bought. The second one is what I want for sure. Again, it's this confidence of setup, guys. Once you actually think, commit, and then do it, it's so much easier for you to learn. So that was really good. You see how she had to kind of reset and restart again. Great. Really good auto corrections. Fantastic. On mixed biscuits, similar to what I've given some other people, let's just try and keep it a bit smoother. Not quicker necessarily, but smoother. Mixed biscuits.
Mixed biscuits.
Yeah,
Mixed biscuits.
Lovely. And on the D, we can make it quite light on it's more of a T sound. So let's just make it quite light on mixed. Mixed biscuits.
Mixed biscuits.
Yeah, good, good, good.
Mixed biscuits.
Yeah. Excellent. Well done. Let's come to the third tongue twister, please.
That will be tricky for me because I live in Midland, so.
You can do it. You can do it.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Excellent. Really good, really good. I think James is teaching you again, isn't he? He's from Birmingham or whatnot.
No, Seva.
Yeah, and his accent will probably throw you all off as well. Love that accent. Is it Birmingham or Scouse? I forget what he is. Anyway, yes, afternoon.
Afternoon. Yeah, I tend to say afternoon,
Yeah, and
unfortunately.
that's
Yeah.
fine. So again, guys,
Afternoon.
it might be more natural. Dasha's living in the middle of the country where we would say afternoon more likely. So again, if it fits for you, I would maybe say that. So let's lean into that. Afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea.
Yeah, good, good, good. And make sure it's noon. Again, it's that ooh vowel. Not
With the red one.
afternoon.
Afternoon. Noon.
Good, good.
Afternoon tea.
Yeah, good, good, good. Well done. We're getting there. I want you to practice the ooh sound for me as much as you can.
Right.
And
Okay.
especially
Yeah.
what's going to help is the lip rounding. Don't worry, it's not anything to like stress about. It's just something that needs a little bit more work. And I think to be honest, it's more just the lips, the lip work. Ooh, ooh. Like you're trying to like, if there was a postcard on the desk and you're trying to like, without using your breath, get it off the desk. That's kind of like the motion or on the wall. That's what I'm kind of after, okay? Ooh, weird, gross. Anyway, any questions, Dasha?
No, I don't have any questions. Thank you.
You're welcome. Really, really, really good effort. Well done, everyone, for your patience. We're totally running out of time. I get too excited and want to do everything with you all at once. Nikita, let's come to you, shall we?
Sure. Let me give it a try.
Go for it.
A tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor to tutors to toot.
Excellent. Really good. You're doing a nice subtle lip round, but I would like a little bit more lip rounding. Again, you're managing it fine. I just want a little bit more lip rounding to make it that bit more specific and precise. A tutor. It's that suckery kind of lips that we've got going on. A tutor.
A tutor
Yeah, good. Who tooted.
who tooted.
Yeah, much better. It's subtle. You're only lip rounding a little bit more, and it's still very neutral, which is good. But it's actually making the sounds just that little bit sharper and clearer for me. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, so don't be, I know Lilo has talked a lot about neutral kind of placement of the lips, but you still need to use them, especially when we're doing like ooh sounds. And yeah, as with Dasha, like I think we just need a little bit more lip rounding there, I would say. Is that okay?
Yep.
But lovely otherwise. Very good. Let's go on to the second tongue twister.
I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits.
Yeah, really good on bought. Could everyone hear how lovely that was? Delightful. Biscuits. Just say biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, biscuits. I think it's the pitch intonation. Biscuits. Can we just try biscuits? Like a smaller pitch change for me in the word.
Biscuits.
Yeah, good. Biscuits.
I mean, my challenge is always about like Russian E and this E, and that's why I kind of emphasize E just to not get to the Russian E.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah, and maybe you're trying to sit on it a bit more and then the pitch
Exactly,
going
yes,
down.
yes. I stress
Yeah.
it more because just to not get to the Russian one.
Okay. Well, let's just maybe using a hand gesture as well then, like biscuits. Can we just try lifting it? Biscuits with a little scoop of the hand. Biscuits?
Biscuits,
Yeah, good. Like you're
biscuits,
asking someone, "Oh, biscuits?" One more time.
biscuits,
Yeah.
biscuits,
Yeah, excellent. And now rather than going up, we just want to go slightly under the first part of the first syllable of the word. Biscuits.
biscuits,
Yeah, good. I kind of went a bit big there. But anyway, the pitch change was still more British, I would say. So biscuits, let's just commit to that change a little bit more, a bigger pitch variation. Again?
biscuits,
Yeah, good.
biscuits.
Biscuits. Biscuit. Yeah, okay, hang on. Now let's try and do the whole word on one level. Biscuits.
Biscuits,
Lovely. God, lovely resonance. Oh my God, I don't even think I can go that low. Try and bring it up a little bit for me now. Biscuits.
biscuits,
Biscuits.
biscuits.
Yeah, okay, good. Well done, well done. We're doing biscuits all the ways. I love it. Just try the whole tongue twister for me again, and let's just see if we can try and avoid, sitting on that like Russian E you're kind of calling it. Let's try it, even though it's not the E sound you're making, it is the kit vowel. Try and change that pitch for me. Now we've tried a few different pitch ranges in it. Just see if we can mix that up a
Which
little
one?
bit.
To more like neutral or to like
Yeah,
up, down?
I'd say more new. If I say I bought a box of biscuits.
Biscuits,
Yeah,
biscuits.
it's so subtle, Nikita.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to even articulate what I want from you. It's more there's like
Biscuits.
a kind of, there's a certain pitch I think that some of us sit to depending on our accent and our natural dialect and language. And I think I want you to break out of that more, essentially. Does that make sense? So so just try and change it. Try not to sit on that tone that you have been sat on at that point. Try again.
I bought a box of biscuits. A box of mixed biscuits.
Excellent. And the specificity of mixed biscuits. You're doing the nice sing-song quality that I want, that we hear in our British accents. That was much better. So subtle, but you were doing it, so I guess you do know what you're doing with it. But
Probably randomly, but yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
mindful. Yeah.
It's just just a note for everyone. It's just trying to break out of the natural intonation pattern of your native tongue and making sure that you're kind of trying different things. So maybe for you, Nikita, actually, I don't know if I gave you this maybe feedback before, but just breaking up your pitch and intonation a little bit more in your practice. So when you're practicing tongue twisters and things, just constantly changing it. So you're not saying, I bought a box of biscuits, you're going, I bought a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits. Just doing weird exercises like that. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, just some fun things to play with. Good. Let's try that third tongue twister then, please.
Okay. Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Yeah, good. I think it's the intonation thing again. Can you mix it up for me again? Just break out of the pattern that you maybe have already created.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Excellent. That is spot on. Well done. Really, really well done. I think that's the biggest thing that you can practice because you've got a nice resonance there. It's just mixing up that intonation pattern, I would say. Just give me 2.
2.
2. Again, okay, similar to some other Dasha, maybe someone else here. I want that ooh a little bit more meaty. So can we try and think about scooping up and under? Ooh.
Ooh.
That's it. Guys, that was perfect practice from Nikita there because he stopped, thought about it, then did it. Lesson in perfect practice there. Well done, Nikita. That was it. That was what I wanted. Try one more time. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, great. 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, good. Interesting. When we bring that T in, I think it's because it's the tip of the tongue lifting. I think the whole tongue is following suit. And we need to, after we've made the T sound, T-oo, we need to kind of almost T-oo. Yeah? So just try that for me, actually. T-oo.
Te-oo.
Again?
Te-oo. Te-oo.
Yeah, excellent.
Hello.
And try and make the oo. That's it. Try and make the oo less T-oo and make it more ooh, like ooh. It's really like ooey, gooey. That's the word I'm looking for. To ooh. Yeah, excellent. Two.
Two.
Yeah, okay, good. Just practice that a little bit more and we'll
Okay.
get there for sure. Any
Gotcha.
questions?
No, thank you.
Well done.
Thanks a
Lovely.
lot.
Lovely, guys. Oh my gosh, we're nearly there. Dasha, pop your hand down for me. Got Oksana, please. And Natalia will be last but not least. Hello, well done. Great patience, everybody. You're fantastic. How's it going?
So I can start.
Yes, please.
It's Jutta who tooted the lute. Try to tutor, to toot.
Good. Tutors. So that third from the end word, tutors.
To tooters, to toot.
Yeah, two tutors to toot. One more time.
It's Jutta who tooted the lute. Try to tutor, to tooters, to toot.
Yeah, that's better. Well done. Lovely. One thing no one's done actually until now, Oksana, a tutor. Well done. That's an option, a tutor. You're kind of being more specific that it was like one tutor, but can we try the schwa, please? So a tutor.
A tutor.
Interesting. It's becoming already. Love it. Fascinating.
A tutor.
Okay. So what's probably not helping is that we're going a tutor. We're really like shooting the pitch range up. So similar to what I was giving Nikita now, I want us to change that pitch range variation. So a tutor, da. So let's keep it the same and then come down.
A tutor.
Better. Well done. Again, that's a placement thing actually for you, Oksana. I think if you try and keep your placement a little bit lower, again, really great. You've got that range similar to Victoria earlier. But I think we can afford to bring it down a little bit in our British accent. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent. Really good. A tutor.
A tutor.
Yes. Spot on, darling. Well done. Any questions on that?
No.
No, let's pause that one. Let's move on to the next one. I bought a box of biscuits, please.
I bought a box of biscuits. A box of mixed biscuits.
Good, well done. Be careful, a box doesn't become a box. So similar to what I just gave you. Yeah, a box. A box.
A box.
Yeah.
A box.
Yeah, still saying a little bit. So just look closely at what I'm doing. Eh. Repeat that. So that's That's not what I want, but I want you to do it anyway. Yeah, like we're going to go in EH. What'd you say? Good. Now I want a box.
A box.
Excellent. Really good concentration, guys. I hope you all observed how wonderful Oksana was concentrating then and copying, mimicking me, the shape I was making, and then she got it spot on. So well done. That was fantastic. Could you hear and feel the difference? Again, don't worry if not. But
yes, I
you
can
could.
hear it.
It's such a subtle thing, and like in the grand scheme of things, I want to be like, it's not the biggest deal, but it is. Like if you're trying to sound like a native, it's these things, it's those little snippets that will make people go, eh. But great, lovely. That was much better. Final, what did I want to do? Yeah, bought. Just say bought for me, that tricky one.
Bought.
Yeah, bot. And what I'm hearing is bot, like we're the finishing part of the word robot. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, just say robot for me.
Bought.
Robot?
Bought.
Just say robot for me.
Robot.
Yeah, robot. Say it again.
Robot.
Yeah, interesting. Robot. So what you're saying is with the word bought, you're saying bot, like B-O-T. And that's not what I want. So what I want is more of the or sound in there. So or, like you've got a rowing oar. Can you just try that sound for me? Or.
Or.
Thank you. That's much better. And do you know what you did differently in particular? Do you know? Lip rounding. Guys, this lip rounding is getting us all today. Make sure you commit to the lip rounding and then your tongue did the natural thing. So again, let's commit to the lip shape. Or. Better. Now let's see if we can add the B at the beginning. Bore. Better. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And then let's add the T on the end. Bought. Good, interesting. So bore, what I want, let's take the T away. Let's come back to bore again, like you're boring me. I'm probably boring you, sorry about that.
I'm not. Ball.
That's it, okay? When we add the T in, we're becoming bot again. So what I want is bought. Try that for me. Break it up that slowly. Bought.
Bought.
Excellent, fantastic, lovely, strong T. And now let's bring it slightly closer, but again, keep that lip rounding. Don't lose it. We just drop it when we bring the T shape in. Bought.
Bought.
Excellent, well done. Bought.
Bought.
Good, be careful now. It's becoming bot again. It's becoming that hot vowel again. So let's just go hot, hot, hot. Let's do the hot vowel 3 times.
Hot, hot, hot.
Excellent. And now let's come back to bore, bore, bore.
Bore, bore, bore.
Hot, 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 please.
Hot, hot, hot.
Bore, bore, bore.
Bore, bore, bore.
Excellent. Well done. I want you to practice those until you know what you're doing differently for each of those. And once you've figured that out, once you kind of go, oh yeah, I can actually, I know what I'm doing differently with my tongue and my lips, then you can bring the T back in to make the word bought. Okay?
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
Really, really good. Again, guys, go to the extremes. If you're finding you're getting muddled or you're not sure what you're doing, try and place it and find it. And then you can split them and find the difference between them. I'll leave that one there. Is that making sense, Oksana?
Yes, that's very good method. Yes.
Good.
Thank
Yes.
you so much.
You're welcome. Just try the final tongue twister for me.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Yeah, excellent. We got two. It was very clipped. Can we try and make it two, a little bit longer and get that lip
2
rounding? Yeah.
for 2.
Lovely. Bore. Come back to that. Bore.
Bo,
2.
2.
Yeah, good. Well done. I was just experimenting with something there. Lovely. 2. It's just about kind of
2.
coming around and down nice and quick. 2.
2. 2.
Better. Yeah. I think it's finding more of that commitment to the ooh sound. I think the lip rounding is going to help you. I think you should come back to this video. I think I helped someone else with the ooh sound as well earlier. Just recap that as well. But you're getting there, and I know you can do it. It's just then finding the maybe like just more of the commitment, I think, on the sound. Just say 2 one more time.
2.
Yeah, it's that kind of idea that the word is starting here, but the sound is still starting back here, and I want that resonance in the face a little bit more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So much to think about. You're doing a really good job. Have you got any questions?
No, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well done. I gave you loads to think of there, Oksana, and I know it's a lot to take on board and for me to explain. So yeah, really good. Natalia.
Hello, can you hear me well?
I can. Thank you. Well done. Last but not least.
A tutor, a tutor who tutored the lute tried to tutor 2 tutors to toot.
Really, really good. Lovely. On lute, can we just make that a little bit lighter? Lute.
Lute.
Yeah, lute. At the moment, you're kind of pulling it back into the throat a little bit. Lute.
Oh, okay.
Lute. So think throwing it forward. Lute.
Lute.
Yeah, better. Similar to the word toot, but all you're doing is putting an L in the front of it. Lute.
Lute.
Yeah, be careful now it doesn't become lut. I think it's because it's the U there. It's like you're actually saying the word lute. I've just put it in the chat. Lute.
Okay. Lute.
Yeah, lute.
Lute.
Yeah, better. Lip rounding is helping you for sure. Well done. And again, yeah, so guys, the lip rounding on l, especially on certain like European accents, l can be quite far back here in the throat. But this is more of a light L, it's at the front. But what we still need to do, yeah. So actually, contradicting what I gave Oksana, where I wanted the sound to kind of come back a little bit more, and some other people, I wanted the sound to come back a bit more. On that word lute for you, Natalia, think that it starts at the L and it just keeps coming forward out of the mouth. We don't even come back here. Lute.
Lute.
Yeah, lute, like you're throwing it out of your mouth.
Lute. Lute.
Yeah, we're getting there. Lute.
Lute.
Yeah, okay. Lute. Lute. Can you
Lute.
try and imagine that the sound is coming from the lips? Lute.
Lute. Lute.
Better, yeah. When you committed to the lip rounding and you got it even tighter, or not tighter, but more muscular, that was better. Thank you.
Next one.
Next one, please. Thank you.
I bought a sorry. I bought a box of biscuits. A box of mixed biscuits.
Excellent. Well done. So box, we want more of that hot vowel, please, which I was looking at with Oksana as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, now. Ox.
Hot.
Well done. Lovely. And now let's just change it for box.
Box.
Excellent. That's it. Before it was more books.
Ah, okay.
Box.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. That was spot on. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Have you got any questions about that?
No.
Boom. Did you notice how much you committed to it though? It was like think, commit, do it, and then you got it spot on. So that was really good practice for me to see. So well done, lovely. Let's move on to the third one, babes. Crushing it.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Interesting. Good. Let's try afternoon. Can we make it a bit more posh? Afternoon, not afternoon.
Afternoon.
Lovely. And lovely noon as well. You're not doing what you're not turning it into nun. That was really good. One more time. Afternoon tea for 2.
Afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon tea for 10.
Excellent. So where we're falling short is on this is really interesting, guys, actually. Natalia is the first person to do this. Oraf, which I think you've been doing assimilation, haven't you? I mentioned earlier. Be careful we don't have or afternoon, especially if you've just started by saying afternoon. You can say or afternoon and make that assimilation happen, but we still need the or after it. Does that make sense?
Or afternoon.
Better. Thank you. Well done. You look so puzzled and then you do it and you're like, and you get it spot on. So exactly. So did it make sense what I said though? I mean, you did it right, but did you understand?
So my assimilation was what? Wrong?
So you were just changing the vowel sound on the same word you'd previously said, and it made it sound you said it differently. So you kind of gave me you gave me a southern afternoon and then you gave me a northern afternoon in one sentence. So we need to make sure it's afternoon, afternoon. And if you're going to say or afternoon and assimilate the words, which is perfectly acceptable, you just need to make sure you're saying it the same. Because if to be fair, I probably would make that mistake because I've lived in the north of England a lot and my husband is from Leeds, but I'm from the south. So I might go afternoon tea for 2 or afternoon. But for you, I want you to be specific and aware that you need to pick one perhaps at this point. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, really good though, and lovely assimilation or afternoon. So yeah, really, really good. Any questions, Natalia?
No, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh my God, guys, well done. Okay, well I knew I should have just done one tongue twister each with you. But I was excited, okay? I wanted to do them all with all of you. That was so good, guys. We're going to leave it there. What I'll do in the chat, again for homework, is leave those conversations up there. Next session, we'll come straight into those conversations that I did because I do want to look at some more natural interactions with you. So have a little revise of those again. I'll record myself saying them and giving you some examples, and then I'll bring my fun little cards back to next session and we can have some fun with emotions and things. But I'll hang around for a few more minutes now. If anyone's got any questions about anything I've covered today or general questions, now's the time to ask. But otherwise, guys, you did a really good job today. Amazing effort and focus. And yeah, I'm just really impressed with all of you. You're amazing. Well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. And yeah, I'll hang on for a little while if anyone's got any questions or just wants to practice anything. If you need to go, please go. That's all good. Lovely to see you. Great effort. And I'll see you soon. Bye, Dasha. Well done.
Thank you so much.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Enjoy yours. Bye, guys. Excellent work. Lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions? Don't be
Thank
shy.
you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
have just one question, Pippa, if I may.
Yes, you
So
may.
my problem is with L. Like I do say L is like in Russian, and I need to do it softer, like la 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 la. So I don't know, like maybe you can give me some
Yeah.
tips how to
It's interesting.
give.
When you said it, I need to do L. I actually think you made that was more of a light L. The kind of placement you when you said it was kind of spot on. Then when you demonstrated how you think you needed to do it, actually you kind of went back a bit more to the la
I
la
see.
la la. Yeah. So we've got. I mean, do that again for me, but let's try and really commit to making it more of that Russian L. La 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 la. Do
La
that.
la 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 la
Yeah.
la la.
Great, lovely. Now let's la 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 la. Let's get the jaw. If it helps to get your hand underneath your jaw, let's just like open the jaw a little bit more. Yeah, excellent. A little bit more than neutral. And then I just want you to lift the tip of the tongue. Yeah, tapping it, sorry. Great. And now let's add the sound in. La 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 la, nice and light.
La 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 la.
La, la, la. Good. Let's try and lift the pitch a little bit. Um, so you're going la 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 la. Can we come up there? La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Yeah, okay, good. Slow it down for me. Four la's. La la la
Uh-huh.
la.
La 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 la.
That is good. And now let's go back to the Russian L. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Good. And back to the front one. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Yeah, good. Well done. I think you've got such a good resonance. I think you're thinking it's more throaty than it actually is. And it might sound a little bit more like it is more of a Russian L, but actually la 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 la, like you're doing the right placement and you're removing the kind of glottally dark L quality that we have on the dark L's, if that makes sense. I think for you, I just think changing that pitch a little bit more and getting used to having a little bit more of a higher range, which can sometimes feel a bit foreign, especially when you've got such a lovely resonance like you have. Like you can really feel your resonance here when you're speaking, I imagine, right? Great. So you know that bumblebee exercise I kind of mentioned earlier, I think to, or maybe it wasn't Astrasia who's still on the line, I'm not sure. The bumblebee exercise, sending it to your head and getting used to making like a quieter, softer, higher pitch sound might be really good practice for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, yes. I
And
get
it's
you.
not
So I
about,
need to
yeah,
change
go
my
on.
patterns. Yeah.
Say that
Yeah,
again.
just need to change my patterns of like how I speak in general. Just try
Yeah,
to
your
different
pattern.
intonations, different like low, high voices. Yeah, because I always neutral, and I think in Russian it's kind of fine, but in English it's probably not very natural.
Yeah, and I think it's just about finding more of like your voice in the accent. And I talk a lot about like
Mm-hmm.
bringing your personality to it. And it's fine. Like maybe you are that kind of person that just sits like in this kind of like deep resonance and like I get that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. You can stay there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just then finding the ability to embellish that a little bit more in terms of communicating yourself in your British
Mm-hmm.
accent. And regardless, if we look at dark L's and light L's, the lighter L is much more forward placed in the mouth. But if your resonance and your vibrations are very much in your throat and chest, it's going to sound like it's not quite right because the placement isn't quite there. So I think seeing if you can kind of think about bringing that placement forward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Sorry, I'm just thinking about how to do it without changing your pitch, but pitch is often the first place to change it, which, if
Yeah,
that makes sense. Are you musically inclined at all? No.
actually.
Okay, fine. Do you know what? I'd recommend maybe having like finding a singing teacher, just having like a one-off
Yeah,
singing lesson with
I,
someone
I
who's
thought
like,
about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, just to see like what else you can do and visualize like on a piano, like where you can go and what you're actually capable of. Because I think, like I said again, if you're so confident in one placement, it can feel really vulnerable and like weird to move it, and it might be something that just needs a little bit more work with you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not giving you
Understood.
like a
All clear. No, no, all clear. I got you.
yeah, but you are doing it. You are doing it right. Just yeah, it's just more practice, I think. And think it just
Mm-hmm.
keep thinking forward, forward, forward. La la la. It's about falling out of the top of the tip of the mouth,
Mm-hmm.
not starting at the back of the throat coming forward. But yeah, you are kind of doing it, to be fair.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Great question.
Much
Have a
appreciated.
lovely rest of your weekend.
Have a great day. Thank you.
And
Bye bye.
you. Bye, my love. Did anyone else have any questions? Oksana, Anastasia, did you have anything else you wanted to talk about, my loves?
maybe me just one tiny question.
Yeah, go on then.
We can the word like lovely stuff. Am I saying it right? Like lovely, lovely stuff,
Lovely.
lovely, lovely. It's like
Yeah, you are. You are. I think the key thing is, um, and I think this is just a general note for you. I think you're sending the sound up to the hard palate quite a lot. So it feels like it's lovely, almost verging on like a nasal quality to it. Lovely.
lovely,
Well, it's simultaneously in the throat, I would say. Lovely, lovely. Just say it again. Lovely stuff.
lovely stuff.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Yeah, it's kind
There's
of like,
something wrong there. I don't know what,
yeah,
but something
la.
wrong.
I'm going to contradict totally what I've said. I think it's more that you're making it a little bit like what I was doing with Nikita there, that kind of darker L, la,
Uh-huh.
la,
Lo-
and kind of bringing it in a little bit more too throaty. Lovely stuff. So the L on lovely is actually a light L. So it starts at the front of the mouth and the sound placement needs to be at the front a little bit more. So lovely, even though it's the sound,
Lovely,
it's still lovely. It's more at the front. Try again.
lovely,
Great.
lovely.
That's it. Well done.
So it's
Excellent.
mostly like coming like
Yes.
lovely,
Yeah,
not like
great. If that feels
lovely.
right, if that's yes, yeah. Love,
Okay,
lovely.
love,
Yeah, and
love,
then one thing
lovely.
I would just say to add, yeah, you did it then really nicely, is that second L is to keep that light as well. So it doesn't become lovely, it becomes lovely, like it's still going forward at the tip of the mouth.
Okay, so it's lovely, lovely, lovely,
Good. Careful it doesn't become lovely, lovely.
lovely, lovely,
Lovely, yeah. And try
lovely,
and make sure that V has still got a little bit of resonance to it. So lovely.
lovely,
Lovely
lovely,
stuff.
lovely, lovely, lovely
Lovely.
stuff,
Lovely
lovely stuff.
stuff. Lovely. Good. And one thing, when you add the stuff in, just try and make sure the E sound doesn't become lovely, like very heightened, like Elizabeth II English. Lovely stuff. Lovely. It's still an E sound. Lovely stuff.
Lovely, lovely,
Lovely.
lovely,
That's it. The second one was a nice kind of mix of both. Lovely stuff.
lovely stuff, lovely stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. And good on stuff, what you're doing as well, just to make the whole thing sound perfect,
Okay.
is you're kind of going on a bit of a creak there. Lovely stuff. Stuff. Again, front of the mouth, in hit. Lovely stuff. Keep it at the front.
Stuff,
Stuff.
stuff,
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah, stuff. And rather than it being stuff, which is what I'm hearing, stuff. Stuff.
stuff, stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, more on consonant.
Yeah.
Stuff,
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. Stuff. Yeah, it's more
Thank
stuffy.
you so much.
You're welcome. Is that your go-to phrase, is it?
Oh yeah.
Lovely stuff. You're welcome, darling. Well done. Great work today. I gave you some very complex stuff and you did really well, Anastasia. Lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oksana, my love. Do we need to go over anything? Oh, you're muted.
Sorry.
You're
I
fine.
was just listening
Oh, yeah.
because I have the same issue with L sound and yes, how to because in my first speech I cannot make it softer. And
Yeah.
yes, I was just listening maybe
Yeah.
some
So
tips.
the L's in particular.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's just practice and play and yeah, I think one of the best words that demonstrates the dark L and the light L well is the word little. A lot of people don't say it properly anymore, but just for your practice and clarification, the first L in little is a light L, and then the second L sound is a dark L. So in traditional British accent, in a traditional British accent, I might say it little, tall. It's like more of a plosive sound where I keep the tongue up and the sound comes around it. Whereas in like a Rush, like a more of a European accent, we might say all. It's more here, all. Does that make sense? Whereas in the
yes,
British accent, yeah, even the dark L is still not really down here. It's in the mouth where the tongue is lifted more up against the hard palate and the sound travels around it. Little, all. It's quite an uncomfortable sound even for me to make, even though being a native speaker, because we don't really say it anymore. We often go little, tool, like we make the kind of W sound. So yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting, and it's a really hard one for you guys to break out of. I think the all because it's a whole placement shift. But again, it's just practice and finding more awareness in what you've got to work with, which is why I love to do the warm-up exercises at the start of my session. So for you, Oksana, like I think like even like looking at you physically now, I think doing all those sorts of warm-up things at the beginning of your sessions would be really beneficial for you. Yeah, just correct it, like and I know it's really hard. I've been talking at you for 2 hours, so of course you're being tired and everything, but I think it just wakes up what you've got and where you can send things and helps you find the physical sensations in a more creative way. Anyway, I'm talking around it a little bit, but yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Oksana. Lovely to see you. Great work. Lovely to see you, Anastasia. Have a lovely weekend, guys, and I'll see you in the group chat.
Ciao, have a lovely
Ciao.
weekend.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Great